Okay, so I'm at work right now, honestly, but I don't start till 1, so I can make this video. Excuse how I look. I don't tend to be all pretty bitty when I go to work. It's security, you don't need to. Besides the point, I just kind of wanted to talk about this, James Charles and Tati situation on a, honest level. So I believe the whole thing is actually really wrong. I know Tati and I also know James. I also know where Jeffrey comes from on his stand as well. But I think the whole situation is really wrong. Yes, it was kind of shady for James to pull it like that and, use and kind of promote her, the gummies, the teddy bear gummies, whatever it's called, to get into what he needed to get to for security, whatever. But I don't think it was Tati's place to put out all of that business of his that she did. Like, yes, the situation of how he wanted her to accept the apology to fix everything, it wasn't really a sincere apology, like, hey, I need you to accept this apology, that way everything's fixed type of thing. Yeah, that's kind of wrong. I do see that from that point. But how she came about making her video, with putting out all of his business about how he talks to his parents, about whatever, that's not something I'm pretty sure he wanted to throw out. Like, hey, this is how I talk to my parents. That's me and my parents' business. That's something that I came to you about and was just talking to you, or you were there for. It's like, why are you putting out how he talks to his family? Like, I talk to my family about that kind of stuff, and it's not because he's LGBTQ like me. It has nothing to do with that. I just honestly think it being over some vitamins, like this whole situation is over some damn vitamins. Okay, great. One of those, in a way, helped him with his anxiety. And yes, he was promoting her for the wrong reasons, like, oh, okay, you got me into this, let me do this. And I do understand that that is her rival, and she feels, betrayed or whatnot. But it's not like he was saying that Tati's vitamins are shit. And it's not like, he was saying, oh, well, they're worthless. He never said that. He just promoted someone else's vitamins in an understanding. And it's like, what I don't get is why put out his business, all of this business about him with boys, what he does with boys, how he acts with boys, business that he's came to you personally about and had the comfort to talk to you about, and then you go ahead and throw out his business because you're mad about some vitamins. And then it makes everyone look at him like, oh, he's this disgusting person who does this and this and this with boys and talks to his family like this and this and this and does all of this. You put out business that was not yours to put out. If James wanted to say how he talks to boys, how he acts towards boys, what he does with boys, I'm not saying, like, the information that she put out, that what he did is right. No, I'm not justifying that because it's not, but it wasn't her business to put out. If he wanted to put that out, then that's up to him. Honestly, I think this whole thing is really wrong. It should not have gone the way it went. Sorry. I'm just kind of frustrated. I've seen both sides. I've been with James since he started. I'm not new to Tati, but I am a subscriber to her as well because of James. I've kind of, like, I grew liking her. She is cool. I do like her channel. I also like Jeffrey. I can't bash against him. He's my goals. But I just disagree with how things went and how she did things regarding his business. So it's like, that's like me telling out that's like me telling out my mom's personal stuff that she's came to me about. Like, you didn't see, like, James after this whole situation, like, even though to her and in her eyes, like, he was in the wrong, you don't see him getting upset for her throwing out all of his business and then throwing out all of her personal business. Like, it was really wrong for her to just say, oh, this is what he did with boys because of money. Okay, girl, you have a fat bank account too, and you get all of this money too. And yes, you're like my mom's age and everything like that, but it doesn't make any sense, because it kind of also looks like, because you have a big influencer community, you know, you have a huge community now from James Charles, plus your own that you've already have, that because of that you have the right to put out all of his personal business that he has come to you or talk to you about, which I just think is really wrong and unnecessary. But I don't think what was said was right, but whatever, it's not okay. And that's honestly it. I just think the situation's really dumb, and how she put out all of his business was not right just because of some stupid vitamins. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Peace.